Hi, in this video I'm going to be giving you a first impressions and unboxing review of this, my new crash helmet, the Shoei GT Air 2. Lucky people. Well, I mean, really nothing cool about riding a Triumph. A big ack, thumbs up. Hi, welcome back. I'm Ack and you're watching Ack Rides. As I said before, the absolutely stunning intro. Christ, I don't remember, what did I say before the stunning intro? Something about being serious. Anyway, my new crash helmet, unboxing, Shoei GT Air 2 Panorama. Now, before I start talking about the helmet, I want to talk to you a bit about why I chose the GT Air. I've always had well, it's not true, I've not always had outrights, but in recent years, say the last 10 years or so, I've always had outrights. Because unbeknown to me, when I was a teenager and starting on bikes back in the late 80s and early noughties, yeah, I didn't know a great deal about crash helmets. Still don't know a great deal about crash helmets. With regards to fit, and as you know, fit being the most important thing when you buy a crash helmet. So I had many crash helmets that I thought were really cool, but weren't particularly good fit wise. And then one day, about 10 years ago, maybe a bit longer than that, went to a bike shop, tried it on an Arai, and it was, oh my god, it was like silk. It was beautiful. So I bought my first Arai, which lasted about a week until I dropped it on the floor, and yeah, so then I bought another Arai, and obviously that ran out, and then obviously I bought another Arai, which is now run out of date, so here I am. But the reason why I chose the Shoei is because I wanted a quieter crash helmet, because even with earplugs in, it's not massively noisy with earplugs in, but when you're, for example, recording a video, you're trying to get audio inside, you get over 30 miles an hour realistically, and the audio becomes, well, second priority to the wind noise. So I wanted a quieter helmet. There have been loads and loads of videos on YouTube about quiet helmets or quieter helmets, and if you watch them, you know that the Shoei, apologies if I'm mispronouncing that correctly, either C3 and the C5, the modular flip-ups, they're known to be arguably the quietest helmets you can get. An Arai are fairly low down the list with an average of something like 100, I think it was 107, 109 decibels. But there's a website on YouTube, and of course I've done no real research, I can't tell you who that is, so you're going to have to do it yourself, where they actually conducted tests with various crash helmets with audio meters in, basically just doing what you do on a motorcycle, and they found that one of the quietest or quieter crash helmets was this, with an average of, I believe it's something like 97. No, it wasn't 97, yeah. Arais were over about 107, 109, and this was literally about 100, either just over or just under 100 decibels, which is still nowhere near the Shoei. Again, apologies if I've mispronounced that, but considerably quieter than Arai. And I thought, yeah, I'll give it a go, because one of my original helmets back in the day, my first proper helmet, was in fact a Shoei. But it didn't fit. It used to give me massive headaches. But this is going back to, Christ, when was this? Embarrassingly, 1980, 87, 88, 89. So yeah, Shoei was my first proper helmet. I've had other things. I've had Bandits, I've had Roofs, I've had, oh God, all sorts of non-branded stuff that I don't even remember. But you know, the older you get, the more boring and sensible you get. Yeah, you like bit of quality, so right, give Shoei a go. So anyway, here I am, GT Air 2 Panorama. So let's see what specs. It says ECE 2205 approval, that's the latest EU thing. Chin strap, I'm not convinced about the chin strap, but the chin strap on this apparently is a quick release. I basically a bit like your seatbelt in the car, rather than the Arais and pretty much every other helmet I've worn is what they call the D strap, which is where you have the two D straps and you kind of go through both, come back out through one. So I don't know, is it going to be as secure? Am I going to get used to it? Am I going to feel very funny about it? I don't know. It's obviously a full face. The interior is fully removable. Let's see what else information wise I've got. And Safari disappears. Thanks, Apple. Let's go back to where I was. Sports bike shop. Not selling sports bike shop. Don't have an affiliate program with them or anything like that, but that's where I got this from. And they're currently selling it, by the way, for $479. But I actually got this recently in a sale. I've had it in a box since before Christmas. Embarrassing, yeah, I know. I got it in a Black Friday sale for, oh, Christ, how much? I think it was about, I don't remember, it's embarrassing. Well, it certainly wasn't 500 quid, that's for sure. It was nearer 400 quid. So, yeah, before I get into it and have a look at the helmet, press-wise, Ride Magazine and Motorcycle News absolutely love it. They've done many reviews on it. It was in, last time it was in Ride was February 21. Motorcycle News, March 21, June 21, August 22, and they all basically say it's absolutely fantastic. So, AIM multi-composite fibre construction. Yeah, okay, that's obviously the latest fibre construction of the actual shell itself. Mist resistant pin lock. Yeah, we all know about pin locks, and if you don't, Google pin locks. Stainless steel micro ratchet retention system, as I said. Belt buckle. Emergency quick release system. That's interesting, actually. Let's open and have a look at my unboxing. Move you out of the way. Hopefully you can see this. In fact, I'll put it on the floor once I get it open. So, open the box. Superb. Pin lock. I know about the quick release system. Obviously that's the cleaning material. That's a little book, bump. Nobody ever reads that, do they, really? There we go. Here she is, nice bag, relatively speaking. And please excuse me 1 second while I get something to lay my helmet out on. As I said, done lots of research and prep for this video. Unfortunately, like most YouTubers, I don't have one of those plastic rings. I'm just going to get a bloody tea towel. Excuse my French. I'll be back in a minute.
Jesus, Flynn, while we're young.
In fact, I have something better than a tea pail. I have this absolutely fantastic bobbled toweling bathroom rug. Look at that. Who needs a bloody plastic ring for 20 quid anyway? Right. I see Mensa have had something to do with the design of this. Ah, can get into it. Let's have a look at this beautiful thing. My word. Look at that. God, she's gorgeous. Something wrong with me. I never thought I'd see the day where I looked at a crash helmet so lovingly and expectantly. Yeah, emergency quick release system. I'm going to guess it's the new high fandangle thing, which is underneath the crash helmet with a couple of little straps. So in case of emergency, like the old days, we don't take your crash helmet off, the paramedics can turn up, pull the little straps, and all the lining around your front cheek peaks area collapses and pulls out. Yes, there it is. You see the two red straps, one here and one there? Yep, they're the pull cords. So let's have a quick look at the other spec. What else does it say? Detachable washable cheek pad and cheek pads. Yeah, I'm already aware of that. Noise reduction ear pads. The interesting thing about the ear pads, you can't really see them here, but I'm led to believe you can actually get different thickness pads from Shoei. Is it pronounced Shoei? 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 I'm going to go with Shoei because there's an O, but I've heard people pronounce it incorrectly. Probably me. Yeah, so let's have a look. Oh my God, she's absolutely stunning. What is that? I don't know. Oh, whether you can see this little plastic thing here. No idea. Maybe I should read the instructions. Vent. Nice heavy clicks. Visor. Oh, another reason why I got one of these is because my daughter, I bought her, she doesn't come on the back very often, so she hasn't got like very expensive kit. She's got good kit, but she's not got like, you know, very expensive kit. I'm not going to spend like £1,000 giving her a rucker jacket. Oh no, when I can get her an RST jacket. Nothing wrong with RST, but they're in a different class. For like a few £100. So she's got an HJC helmet. She's got, I think it's an RHPA 70 or 90. But if you do or know anything about crash helmets, you'll know that that's got some absolutely fantastic reviews. And the best thing about it is it's a Ride, I think either Best Buy or recommended. And quite frankly, if Ride Magazine has said it's recommended or Best Buy, you can't go wrong, trust me. Is it the 70? It might be the 70. Mrs. Ack, we went out the other day at Sports Bike Shop and she bought herself a 70 because her RI has expired. But the reason why is because they both have, and what I wanted was, if I can work out where it is, via this sliding switch here. So I'll turn it round and you can see the switch. Ha! Ha! Top Gun. Yeah, awesome. Because I wear glasses, and changing glasses for, well, when it gets dark, taking these out, putting the dark bins on, pain in the arse. What I used to do is I had a very, very thin rimmed pair with thin arms that I used to keep these on. And if you've ever tried it yourself, I feel your pain. Is you'll pull over and you'll put them on, squeeze them on top of your glasses if you can, or even go out with them on. But the issue with that is the way the light would refract between the two lenses, or in fact the four lenses, either the inside and outside coating of the sunglasses versus this, and the visor. When you put the visor down, I'd get little rainbows in there. Oh God, it was awful. So yeah, that's why. Don't ask me about the visor system. Not tried it, don't know. However, it's all very Gucci seeing it, but I would assume and hope it's just easier than the RI system. Now some people, I've seen people on YouTube saying that the RI system is very easy, and they get the helmet, they go click click and it's off. Never had it. I could never do that, and it was a pain in the arse. Bit like try and put a quad lock on your bike, but we'll leave that for another video. Yeah. Wow, she looks absolutely beautiful. Or this little thing here from my last video, Intercoms. This actually has, I think it's Senna. They actually make 2 specific bike helmet intercoms for this, which I'm considering for about 5 minutes until I realise I'd have to, like, you know, sell a limb or sell the house to get one. They do them for specific helmets. For this one, the GT Air 2, the Neotech 2, or the J Cruise 2. And they've basically got 2. If you want a standard Bluetooth headset, Sports Bike Shop, 269 quid. Right, pros and cons. I don't know because I've not got one, but the obvious ones would be the unit. This bit here I know comes out, and you can fit the unit in there. Or if you're other-handed, you've got one on the other side, you can take this piece of plastic out and the unit will slot in there. And I think it's the main unit or the battery pack or something else. This comes out, or maybe that's just a filter, and I'm talking absolute bollocks. No, I didn't say that. No. I don't normally talk that. But hey, we found something else about the crash helmet. This is obviously the filter to do with the air vents coming out the arse end of the crash helmet. So it's got nothing to do with the intercom. And can he get it back in again? No, he can't. What an absolute tool. So is he going to get it in there? No, he isn't. Well, top marks to Shoei. Easy to get off, not particularly easy to get it to stay back in, which is not particularly impressive if they're giving you the ability to change the filter on the air filtration system, but that's not really on. Brilliant. So that's that's a little red cross. But yeah, I'll do that off camera. I'm embarrassing myself less then. Anyway, back to the Senna intercoms. 269 quid for the basic one. As I said, pros and cons. The pros would be you can stick it in there and you wouldn't have a bulky unit sat outside your crash helmet. Cons, I don't know, not used one. However, if you want the latest Bluetooth 5.0 mesh, whatever hell that is, no, it just basically gives you better reception, talk to more riders over a long distance. £329. Now, for those of us who don't actually have money, no, not when I've got something myself that I paid 75 quid for about 2 years ago that I can just bolt on there, and in the last one, that I can use until, yeah, it dies. So, first impressions, as this is, of this Shoei GT Air 2. Oh, she's beautiful. Beautiful. I have actually tried her on. I'm not going to try her on now, but another reason why, when I went down to Motorcycle News, Jesus, Sports Bike Shop, and tried this on, it was the fit. I was very surprised because it's the same size as the equivalent Arai, which I think was XL, which I think is 63 to 65 centimetres. Close, 61 to 62, which is exactly the same sizing as Arai. And I know from experience, you tried helmets on it and they all have, well, they all feel different because everybody's head is different. And the fit was just like, I couldn't believe it. It was almost identical to Arai in a good way. So I was very, very happy with this. And also, weight-wise, I don't know whether it's called GT Air for that reason, or whether it's to do with airflow, or whether it's to do with weight. It's considerably lighter. I don't know what the actual weight is, but it's a lot lighter than my current Arai. What is my current Arai? I don't know. Oh yes, it's an Access 2. So as it's come to the end of its life. Yeah, Arai Access 2. First impressions. Yeah, I really like the look of it. It's dead handsome. Really, really beautiful thing to look at. Look at this. As I said, I've done it before. Yeah, very impressed. Apart from the fact I can't get the bloody air vent filter back on. Cover back on. But yeah, I'll keep you posted. So that's it. Any queries or questions, please put a comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. It'd be really helpful, and it really does. Does it make a difference? I don't know, maybe one day, but not with all the tens of thousands of subscribers I currently have, no. But yeah, that's it. First impression, Shoei GT Air 2. Impressed. I'll keep you posted. Until then, cheers. Ack out.